What's up, you people? Good morning. Obviously golf is a rather individual game, but not today. I'm with my team here. Quick intro. Hey, what's up, Captain?
Good morning, Daniel.
Hi, this is Raymond, our captain for this season. So what's your advice before going into the course?
Our advice is just stay focused, relax, and enjoy the game.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
So, this is the team. That's Dan, Jeffrey, Raymond, Phil and Lars. Was the first team of the Westerpark BurgGolf Sutamir. We're gonna kick ass this season.
First game of the competition.
Probably champions.
Oh yeah. So let me tell you how it went. I lost my game with Dan in the morning for the foursome. We lost it 2-1. We haven't really brought our A game. Both Dan and I were not really sharp, and the guys were rock solid. One of them being a 2 handicapper. We were pretty tight on the game until maybe towards the second part when they ran away from us. At one point, for the last 4 holes, they were 3 up on us. We were able to come strongly back with winning 2 holes in a row. So basically, we were 1 down with 2 to go. On that par 5, I was not very sharp, and they actually made a birdie. So eventually, they killed us there. For the rest of the guys, Lars and Phil, very solid. They won their game and eventually brought 2 points, and then also the captain Raymond with Jeff. They were struggling a bit. I think they were 3 behind at one point, but eventually they won it 2-1. So that was a great comeback for them. So eventually we ended up in the morning with 4-2. So for the afternoon, we actually have to win 3 games, 3 out of 6. To eventually win by the margin, like 10-8. So let's see if we actually brought the points in. Cool. Good shot, Raymond.
Deep in the ground.
It's fine, man. So how the afternoon went? Dan was a bit of a sacrifice there. He picked up on probably their best player, not only in terms of handicaps on paper, but also really solid. That's the guy I played in the morning. So eventually Dan lost his game. Again, Dan was not that sharp as we expected, so we're still yet to confirm our form. I think we're a lot better than what we actually played. But I think it's also the pressure of the first competition game. Yeah, it's... for instance, for me, when I have this swing, which I feel like I got it back now, it's still a bit fragile when the pressure kicks in. So I've seen that happening. I was really wondering what's going on with the shots I was making. I don't normally do those type of shots. So yeah, that was probably the pressure being built up there. Then Jeff had a pretty tight game, playing number 2 from the other team. Eventually he lost as well. So we have 2 games lost, and we actually have to win 3 of the remaining 4. Third game, it was me against their number 3, very close in handicaps. Very strong game. I was pretty early 1 up. Then all of a sudden he won 2 holes in a row. I was 1 down. Square, 1 up, 1 down. That's where I've been most of the game. Eventually, for the back nine, I've got back into it. I felt my swing. I started to trust my putter on those greens as well, and I was able to make a birdie on the 10th, which was a big comeback from me, considering the 9th hole. I hit like a monster drive, like 290. Well, that's in meters, like 310 yards. I bombed it, and I was in a really good position to make at least a par. And I messed it up. I bladed a lob wedge, and I really messed up the hole. So eventually, as I said, I started the back nine with one down, and I was able to recover with a quick birdie. Messed up the next hole, but then I got another birdie in. So I was square again. But from that moment onwards, I was like puring my irons so strong, and my drives were so strong. So I've been making par since then, and eventually I won my game with 3-2. So that's right, 2 points for the team. And now on the next game, which was Lars, he was pretty much in control of his game. Very close game though. Every time I was checking up with him on the course, he was 1 up. So still there. Still anything can happen. Obviously it's a match play. Eventually Lars won with 3-1. So another 2 points for the team. Game number 5, that was with Phil. Phil started with a bit of a struggle. I think he was 5 down after the first 5 holes, so not really on his game. Though he made a strong move when he won 3 holes in a row to get back into the game. So there were, yeah, Phil's been in a chasing mode since then. Couple of good holes, couple of bad holes. Eventually he ended up being dormant 3. Yeah, I mean the other guy was leading, yeah, and he was able to recover again, so he was only 2 down with 2 to go. But eventually they hit crazy good shots towards that par 5, which was the 8th hole, 17 in this case. It's actually a 9 holes golf course anyway, so then you play the 9 holes twice. Yeah, so eventually he lost probably 2-1, I think. Something like that. And then the last game, Raymond, the captain. So very crucial to bring the last 2 points we actually needed to win overall. Yeah, you'll get to see that. Get up, get up. What a ball. Good shot, man. Wow. Ouch. Two points for the team. Obviously, he won. So that's how a winning team looks like. After a bit of a struggle on the course today, we eventually brought the points. That's all that matters. How you get it done. And you might sacrifice some guys, some will bring more points, some will bring less. Like I only brought 2 out of 4. But it's the end result of the team which counts. Check it out. Some thoughts after the game.
Cheers, boys. Wins, I playing very well.
It's a good sign. Have a chance. And obviously, thank you, Tim, for your support. Tim is being our coach for this season for the Heren 1 for men's 1. Your name popped up during my game. We done a couple of times. We ended up in a few situations where you asked us to practice. For instance, like a couple of those 30-40 meters bunker shots. Yep, your name was mentioned. So thanks for your support, team. And I think the whole team appreciates that. And I know we haven't been in the best form so far, though we brought the points. I'm quite sure we'll be able to perform even better in the next few games. Cool. Thanks a lot, team.
Ja, heel kort verhaaltje over. Ik denk dat het aankondiging een bord in de hal. En dan hangt daar een klein papiertje over Loenen en dat is waarschijnlijk volgt daar aan. Dus vandaar dat het de oplossing is.
Search engine optimization.
Hey, Phil. 10 today, right?
Again?
Again? We were doing this, right? We're doing
4
this.
points on my side.
Yeah, you did pretty good.
4 points.
Yeah.
4 points.
Hartelijk dank voor de geweldige ontvangst. We zijn zeer verheugd en heel blij dat jullie volgende week bij ons mogen komen. We gaan proberen om het weer nog een tuigje op te schroeven. En zoals het er nu uitziet gaat dat misschien wel lukken. En ja, ik wens jullie dan allemaal veel succes en op een sportieve strijd. Dat het er mooie mogen zijn. Dankjewel.
You did well, man. So, Captain, some thoughts after the game?
Toen ging het een stuk beter.
No pressure. You can start anytime you want.
Dat is een van de manieren. Ik pak gewoon